Hey everyone, it's MariahFang. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to talk for a few seconds here, or like a minute or two, and then you can just like jump forward, or be my guest, jump forward. But this video is just going to be about how I did my little room and why my room is what it is today, because I did kind of make a video on this before. Light, hello. I did do a video a while back, and I had a bunk bed behind me. I had a whole bunch of other stuff in here. It was very cramped and just did not have the aesthetic that it does have now. I decided to change that because my overall look attire has changed. I got more tattoos, I changed my hair, and makeup is a little different, and kind of upgraded a few things. Also, in life events, please be mindful and please be respectful of why I am in this situation right now. It's not bad. Everything is going great. Everything is going good. The one thing I will say is that economically and financially, it is very hard to live on your own. And for anyone that says,
hey, you should just move or find your own house or find your own place,
that's kind of condescending and also not very thoughtful, because have you... Whoa. Have you even thought about what it's like to live by yourself in this economy? It is expensive. It is very hard, especially in the US. If you're from another country, it's very different compared to here, but I've heard from numerous friends across other places that they are too dealing with financial stuff as well. And it's just how the world is, so you kind of have to just go with the flow right now temporarily until by all means what in the universe something changes. So I am doing my part in making my life as comfy and cozy as possible, just as maybe you should make your own life as cozy as possible before you judge somebody else, or even try to say,
hey, you should just go find your own place, or hey, you should go get your own car, blah blah blah.
Take a few steps back, go to the mirror, and look at yourself. Not everyone is able to have the life that you have, okay? And I have to make this warning because I've had numerous comments in the past. I have numerous people in the past tell me,
why don't you just go and like file a lease and go get a lease or sign a lease or go get a house or go...
A house is expensive. You need a hefty deposit, which most cases you need about, I think it was like 10% for first home buyers, or like 20%. I think it was 10%. And then if you're a frequent home buyer, it's like 3% depending on your case. Depending on your location. Just saying. Most of the time when you see stuff like that, comments and stuff online, just ignore it. Don't try to, like, if you see it in my video, people commenting that, try not to charge them up and try to get an argument with them. It just doesn't work. Just block them, report them, do that. Now, by all means, this room is not necessarily perfect. There's a couple wrinkles there. It is a fabric room. It is full of tapestries and photo shoot backdrops that I use as a room divider, which a lot of people have done this. Like if you live in a dorm with somebody for college and you kind of don't get along with them, you just put up a drape, you put up a line or something, you divide the room, that kind of thing. In a similar context, yes, it is kind of like that, but I just need my own room, so this is what we work with. And before, it was kind of a very, very dark room. I literally just had like one panel of black and a white panel. Now we just have a more finished room that has everything separate. Like I have my clothes in here, my shoes, my jackets, my coats, everything that I just need to live comfortably. Now, a lot of extra stuff in here is just like interior decorating. Of course, the mirror got flipped several times. It used to be standing straight up in some of my older videos, and then I just decided, fuck it, we're gonna put it up on the side, and here we are. So I'm gonna do like a little room tour. Sorry I had to get most of that out of the way. It's just a lot of people don't understand that, yes, I am saving money. I am trying to save up for my own house. I am trying to save up for, yes, maybe an apartment, but having a house would probably be the most idealist route, or like the more accurate route to go, especially with long-term and thinking like, okay, like my age now, not many people are able to afford a house, so I'm gonna do my best to try at least and get that, or possibly an apartment, and you know, possibly a vehicle that is not just a point A to point B. So that's why I'm very hesitant about making this video, is because I know that some people are not gonna like this, and I don't care. I have to be very mindful about like what I say, because it's like people like to pick things apart. It's the internet. They think it's a perfect world to just hide behind a screen. It's like, I get it, I understand it, but be honest, be nice, be kind to people. Don't be crazy, okay? Like, people have their own circumstances. I'm just doing what works best for me. You do what works best for you. So, alright, let's have fun with this. Let's get on with it. Let's have a good time. I'm gonna look possibly different in the next few frames, so bear with me, but I'm just gonna show you how I did my room. Okay, lighting is kind of fixed a little bit, but I'm gonna go grab a chair, grab some of the backdrop stuff, and grab some text, see if I can like fix that wall thing. But I'm hoping it shouldn't be that bad of a fix. That wall is taken down, and Shiro, he's meowing right now, but the reason why I'm not keeping this up, like, and just leaving it as is because it does make the room quite small, since I already have like an accent wall, which is that green, which there will be more neon signs and stuff on there. It's kind of a lot to keep it up, only because it makes the room twice as small, and when I'm streaming, you don't really see the design in the background. In fact, it's kind of like just a blob. Because I do have the bokeh on this, that's why everything's blurred out in the background. I just feel like if I do keep my aperture a little more so on like the 2.8 where everything is in focus, it kind of doesn't separate me from the background with streaming. So I just want to keep my background separate, keep this room big as much as possible, and always ready for a photo shoot. Otherwise, if it's constantly on the medieval background, it does get a little too much. So I love it. I'll probably use it in some other place though in the future, or some kind of different room if I get my own house and stuff like that. So right now I'm just trying to focus on put this black curtain up, and then get rid of all that light leakage right there. And then we'll do white over the black and tack that all up. So overall, I am pretty content with how everything has turned out. Decided to take a break because there's some things I would have to get online, or at least maybe hop into a thrift store. Try to do the thrift store first before I just go and like order stuff online, because I like to do a lot of like cheap as possible. If it can be reused, awesome. But yeah, soup hour again. Soup hour's great. But I think everything turned out pretty good. The backdrop I tested to see if there was like any light in the background that would seep through the top. None at all, so that's pretty cool. And then I also organized my bookshelf because it needed a good fixer-upping. Also, my Aphrodite altar is looking amazing, and I also have Hecate, like, with her own personal little area. They both like to be separate, but they work together. They're like, you cool, bish? I'm like, alright. Don't know why it went manual mode, but sorry if you can hear my roommate in the background. This is just what we got right now. But yeah, everything looks pretty darn good. Yeah. But hope you enjoyed this little fun makeover thing of my room. I'll try to do like a room tour once the light fixture comes in, and maybe I should just do it right now. I don't know, but I would love to do a more like in-depth room tour because everything has like its own practical use in here, but I feel like that would take like over an hour explaining everything. So I'm gonna get going. I hope you enjoyed this little fun thing tonight, but I'm gonna take it easy and I'll keep you guys updated with like a new updated vlog. So here's just like a little thing of my room, I guess, now that everything's taken care of.